Very morbid.
Hit me.
Which of the following best expresses the theme of the passage? A, violence breeds violence. B, all things must...
We studying.
B.
Killing time. Nice. This is good to see. Giles is taking a little bit more of a hand.
We haven't had B in forever.
Just in this stuff, you know. Sorry. It's an early pause. I apologise. I'll make it quick. We're all aware of it, right? Giles' relationship with Buffy, very paternal. It is what it is. We love him for it. Absolutely. I do feel like he's almost in this in-between space of, and especially with Joyce coming in and being like, you're not, you know, you're the outsider, you came in, you shouldn't have, you know, that scene that we had a few episodes ago, trying to array Giles as the bad person, right? Buffy was talking to this adult figure without Joyce's permission, all that stuff. Giles has got to be, you know, from his perspective, he's very polite, very kind, very empathetic, probably also wants to do what's right by Joyce. He doesn't want to upset her probably as well, doesn't want to overstep. So it's probably part of him that's like, I don't really want to fully necessarily go over into, like, more fully, in more of a real sense, into this role that he's kind of inhabited, I think, for a long time. He's been there as that figure, but he's not really taken this. This is why I mention it, because of this. This is a little bit deeper, actually helping her study. It's more overt. It's really nice. I like it. I appreciate it. I kind of, but that's what made me kind of question and think about it, was like, why haven't we seen this sooner? And I think possibly that stuff, not wanting to overstep, not feeling like he earned it or deserves it, you know. He's probably in his head, it's like, I'm not her dad though, I shouldn't assume that. But I think he's been there long enough. I think he's shown enough care. I think he's that kind of a person that, and also, you know, most importantly, I think Buffy sees him that way too, and I think they do have a bond, so I think it's fine. And it's really nice to kind of see him take a little bit more, I guess, that responsibility more fully. But there is like a subtle arc, I think, with Giles and that their relationship. And as small as this is a big step.
We haven't had B in forever.
Buffy, please concentrate.
Roll.
Oh, game on. Yep. Roll. Kick-in! Oh, it's an early one. I like it. Yes. Oh, twice. Miss. Ha! That was swift. Well done, mate.
I broke my number 2 pencil. We'll have to do this again sometime.
C, towards...
It's so practiced. I love it.
I appreciate you coming.
Oh, hello. We're back.
It's a little out of my element, but I can get you what you need.
Uh-huh.
Well, this guy's worked your town before, and if he lives up to...
Really? Spike?
This place will be in flames.
Spike?
I made certain deals to get where I am today.
I bet you have.
See, that's what separates me from other politicians.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's a serial killer wardrobe, that, innit, mate? What? You sniff everything, mate. That's a bit of an issue. Is it? Well, it just depends on the context.
Oz is the highest scoring person ever to fail to graduate.
She's always cute.
Oh.
I hate they make us take that thing. And personally, I think it discriminates against the uninformed.
I'm putting in mom time.
Mm.
And Giles is even worse.
Yeah, good. A little bit of bonding, maybe.
Ooh, candy bars. Lots of them.
Principal Snyder, thank you.
There's definitely rules to this, mate. He wants something.
To raise money for the marching band, they need new uniforms.
There it is.
But you're not in the band.
You're, hang on. You're trying to fund for a new uniform, and so you're using the students to sell something to make profit. Ha. What? I'm trying to think back to like my school days. Did this happen? I feel like it probably did. And obviously I just didn't realize how exploitative it was. It's like, brother, I'm here to learn, not to sell your thing to do what your job should be. Talk to the mayor. Maybe don't, actually.
Buffy, what would I do with 40 chocolate bars?
Eat them all, man.
They wouldn't even let you take the road test.
That was a year ago.
Spend enough time not knowing where you are. I don't want to add to that the possibility that you're on the highway.
Right.
I'm not taking off again. Besides, if I wanted to, I could just get on a bus.
Stop. Don't.
Let's all relax.
Just don't want you driving, okay? I want you here.
Mm.
What, you're going out?
Giles, Slay study double feature.
Again.
I swear, I still forget that, like, she knows. She just talks about saying, I'm like, oh yeah, fair enough. By the way, say hello to Jarvis. Hello. I didn't need to do a voice. I didn't. but I chose to, and you're welcome. Sorry, I'll be honest with you. New place. I'm gonna be here for a little bit, but yeah, sorry for the changing backgrounds and stuff. But honestly, I don't know what I can do about him. If I'm quite honest, he freaks me out a little bit, which is why I gave him a name, humanize him. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, Jarvis. We're just gonna have to get used to him.
Honey, don't you think Mr. Giles is monopolizing an awful lot of your time?
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
I mean, not Giles. It's the Slayer. It's the Slayer side of her life that's monopolizing her time, and Giles is trying to help her through that, which you should be thankful for, Joyce, mate. He's making it safer, giving her guidance.
Why do I put up with this?
Because I just bought 20 cocorific candy bars.
Okay, you're just doing this to take funny pictures of me.
Why not?
Doing it to test your awareness of an opponent's location
Hey.
during a fight in total darkness.
Beautiful training.
You ran out of new training ideas about a week ago, huh?
This is a good one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, I feel like it's going to come in handy as well. This episode, maybe. She's going to get you.
It's not that simple, is it? Yes, but very good.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. Nailed it. Or should we say nailed him? Behave. Or don't. Hey, your life.
Where are you going? We have to patrol.
I can't. Mom's in hyperdrive. She wants me home tonight. I told you.
It feels like maybe Giles and Joyce have to have a conversation, you know? Because she has to be... Yeah... Maybe he's thinking that too. Because she has to be out there. And I get it from Joyce's side too. Just doing the mum thing. Wants her safe. Wants her indoors. But Joyce has to get on board that this is her life. Bit of yoga. Beautiful. I haven't done yoga. This probably isn't yoga. Sorry. Let's all stay calm. Oh. Sorry. No, it's a very serious moment. It is.
I didn't know you could do that.
Do what?
Feeling better.
Stand shirtless and do some moves? Like...
How'd you get away?
Started a fire in the prison laundry room. Rode out in the garbage truck. I'm joking. No garbage. Smell me.
Well, I tell you what, the mayor would love that. He was in his office at that point. I was like,
How is, Scott?
Scott?
Forgot about him.
Boyfriend Scott. He's fine.
Okay. Not time yet. Yeah, maybe, and I feel like she probably doesn't want to tell him. Maybe there's some element of that would then open the door back for them, and she's not ready to go there yet, right? Or not even, and I don't even mean get back together, I just mean confront that, because there's a lot of, I think, stuff to work through. She probably doesn't know how she feels.
I worry about you.
I worry about you. Yeah, pretty soon you won't even need me.
That'll be better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think he meant it that way, mate. Chill. Conversation needs to be had, I think, but we're not there yet.
Hey. You know Giles. I'll slay all the time. Do you guys want to watch some television?
Nice. Deflect.
I called Willow. You also like to hear about your whereabouts. We were all concerned.
Okay, fair.
Oh, thank you.
Band candy. Don't eat it. Sorry, it's called band candy. I don't trust it.
I know I'm not your parent, but I am responsible for you. I think your mum's right.
You're both scheduling me 24 hours a day between the...
Fair.
I just want to be able to make a few decisions on my own.
Yeah.
Last time you made a decision on your own, you split.
Yeah, and I took care of myself. I don't need this much active parenting.
You can't really be trying to use this summer as a reason you should be trusted.
You can't babysit me all the time. I need you to back off.
Like, the answer isn't to restrict her, restrain her, control every moment of her life. You're gonna alienate her, push her away by doing that. Yeah, I get it. It's a human response, you know. Joyce, Giles, they want to make sure she's okay, and they're overcompensating, right? I think Giles is just doing his watcher duty, but I think Joyce perhaps is going over the line, right? Being a little bit more restrictive. At the end of the day, Buffy was right in that scene before. I could just take a bus. If she wanted to leave, she could leave. All you're doing by saying no, 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 no is widening that gap that already kind of exists between you. Not the way. It's not the way. I get it. It's not the way. And Buffy's valid in saying that both of them controlling her life isn't the answer. That's basically what she's doing, right? And fair play to her.
All right, come on. Let's not freak out.
Freak out?
I think you should go to bed.
That was unlike Giles.
I just want to protect her.
I know. Okay, music. Is it addictive? Oh, no.
You don't want to eat that.
Okay. Come on, man. This guy, he keeps turning up, doesn't he? Damn. What's it doing?
I like chocolate. There is no bad here.
Uh-oh. Oh, footsie. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Nice shoes, Willow. Hello? Jeez.
Like an army.
Okay. Well.
Except with music instead of bullets.
Are we okay?
I can't believe
I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm like, should I be watching this? Honestly, if someone walked into the room at that point, I'd be like, okay, it's not what it looks like. Jarvis, no judgment. Stop. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Where is Giles already? I'm bored and he's not here to give me credit for it.
The big pinhead librarian didn't show up.
What's happened then, eh? How is he? You're eating it too, mate. Okay.
It's made to do everything around here because I'm the principal.
Uh-huh.
It's not fair.
Okay.
So now let's just sit quietly and pretend we're reading something.
Fair tactic.
Does anyone else want to marry Miss Barton?
I was just worried. You were a big knot.
Joyce?
What is my mother doing here?
Mm-hmm. Good question.
For, you might say, a summit meeting.
To discuss you?
I called in.
I don't know you did.
We decided that you made a good point earlier, honey.
Brilliant.
Which was?
About us overscheduling you.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good point.
Yeah. Roll with it, mate.
Coordinated schedule for you.
It'll be tight, but I think we can fit in all your responsibilities.
Jeez.
Sounds nice and structured.
Mm.
Take the car, and Mr. Giles can drive me home.
What?
Right. Take it.
Excuse me, I meant what?
Take them.
Don't ask questions.
Tell me twice.
Yeah.
Actually, you did, but...
Mm-hmm. Good. Well done.
Bye, honey. Drive careful.
What is going on here, though? What fresh hell?
Do you think she noticed anything?
No way.
Why not, mate?
Tell me again how it happened.
Can you drive, though?
Grown up.
You did...
Voila.
Buffy? Okay, that answers my question. Thanks, show. Yep.
Do you know that you have the parking brake on?
Is that sound okay? Beautiful. Willow, you can say you want to get out.
You know what we need?
Look at the road. Mm-hmm. Okay. So they're kids? Teenagers? Are they going to kiss?
So how come they call you Ripper?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Wait a minute. It's Elizabeth.
Man, honestly, no offense to Angel. And to be fair, like, look, we don't need a spin-off of Giles. We don't need anything, though, at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? I want it. And like, you know, what would it be? Just him in the library, right? We're kind of getting the Giles show as it is. This is the Giles show. I get it. I'm just saying I want more, okay? That's it.
No, let's go out have some fun. Tear things up a bit.
Yeah, why not?
We could go to the Bronze.
Hey, they all need to let their hair down a little bit, do you know what I mean? I do feel like there's an important lesson, a little bit in this, right? As adults, we don't. There's not enough letting loose, having fun. It's all responsibility, which absolutely, right? Some people have kids, they have pets, they have jobs, you know, they have cars, they have, you know, we do have all of these responsibilities, absolutely. I'm not saying we should all just stop doing those things. We can't just do that. I gotta stop saying we. You're right, I just make silly videos. I'll step back. But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of showing me that, you know, like Giles and Joyce, they maybe do need to kind of just chill for a little bit. Take time for themselves. Why do I feel like Snyder's still going to be a dweeb?
Miss Barton?
Living her best life, mate. Leave her alone.
Are you okay, Miss Barton?
She is awesome.
Oh, I'm cool, Willow.
Mm-hmm.
Willow, that's a tree.
Yeah.
Your tree. Are there any nachos in here, little tree?
Need some fresh air, Miss Barton?
Okay.
Hey, this is not normal.
Nah, it should be though.
Hey, gang! This is Fun City, huh?
Okay, no, he's better.
Oh, I am so stoked!
See Miss Barton? I think she's wasted.
Yeah.
Have to put that in her next performance review, cause I'm the principal.
Okay, no, I like him better like this.
Maybe there's a doctor here. Hey, that is my doctor.
Yeah.
I got a commendation for being principal.
Yeah.
From the mayor. Shook my hand twice.
Wow, he touched your hand. That's probably a big compliment, you know, mate.
Whoa, there are some foxy ladies here tonight.
Okay.
I'm acting like a bunch of us.
Yeah.
Demand's high, and I love this country. You make a good product and the people will come to you. Of course, a lot of them are gonna die, but that's the other reason I love this country.
They don't care.
Don't sample the product.
I didn't.
Okay. You could have maybe just let him sample it.
Okay. How did you know he was...
I know. No, no one else will.
Fair and hey, effective.
It's almost feeding time.
Oh, are you getting second thoughts? Interesting allegories for consumerism, for the normalization of selling whatever we want, and how it hasn't really necessarily even mattered if for whatever reason, I don't know, there have been some bad practices and, you know, means of production, factory workers, that guy getting killed, they're not being treated very well either. Selling a product that's very not good for people, but people don't care as long as they're having a good time, eh? You're always here, mate.
You've got great hair.
He does, yeah. Wow. I love that he kept the tie. Classy. Okay. Well.
We gotta figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. Is Snyder coming along?
Hey! You guys aren't trying to ditch me, are you?
Oh, you're trying to be one of the gang. Okay. We should let him.
But for all we know, he's Sweet 16 again.
He's with your mom at his place.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes.
Snyder.
Leave him. He's fine.
No time, he's coming with us.
Yes. Yes. I mean, you know, look, maybe this is, you know, if they retain, the adults retain the memories from this, which I feel like typically people tend to, for stuff that happens around the Hellmouth. Maybe Joyce, and having experienced that and that feeling of, you know, just wanting to chill and have a good time. And, you know, maybe she'll start to realize that actually, because Buffy isn't getting that. And also with all the structuring and between, you know, obviously school and Slayer stuff, Giles being with Giles and all of that she has to do too, she's not getting that. And how Joyce felt that in this episode has been feeling that, and Buffy's not getting to. Maybe it's going to be a bit of a eureka moment of, I need to help Buffy retain and experience some of that because she isn't getting it. I hope that's where it kind of goes. You know, she'll gain a bit of understanding from it.
Must be exciting being from England.
Nah.
Not particularly.
Yeah.
I feel special. Like I'm just waking up, kind of. Yeah, like getting married and having a kid and everything was just a dream, and now things are back like they're supposed to be.
Supposed to be. That's so interesting. I do feel like it is a little bit of a commentary on how society doesn't let adults embody those traits that we kind of are allowed to experience and embody as kids, because there's no reason we should stop going out, meeting people, creating friends, dancing. Look, I think, you know, adults absolutely still do that. How many people nowadays are like, I don't really dance, which is fine. You don't have to. Absolutely. But I feel like we have all of this self-consciousness around some of these things, which I think absolutely, you know, you can get different people who are obviously more introverted, and introversion is absolutely fine. I want to be very clear that, you know, my comments on this aren't trying to, you know, make digs at those kinds of people. But I mean, it's an interesting question in a certain sense of like how many people kind of feel that way because, you know, the world that we live in and there's so much happening and everyone's overstimulated. Everyone's exhausted. You know, they don't have time for social stuff. They don't have the energy, their mental capacity to deal with, you know, even if they wanted to go out and find community and go and dance and be with people, you know, be around their fellow human, and they just don't have the mental space for that. I just wish we were a little bit freer to kind of have more time to actually be a human being. It's kind of what I'm getting at, right? And you know, like have the time. I think you know, in this capitalist hellscape that we live in, there's just no time. I've talked about it before, I'm not going to rehash it, but you know, you work 5 days a week. Even if you work 4 days a week, most of your time spent on this earth is working. You know, 9 till 5, working 8 hours, 9 hours, maybe more a day. And everyone's doing that. And even if you don't do that, you can't hang out with anyone because they're at work. You know, if you have more of a flexible schedule, you can't hang out with, you know, friends and you know, nothing really starts happening until later on, and even then specific days, usually the weekend, right? I just feel like the way that we have things structured in our world don't allow us to come together. That's what I mean. That's what we exist in. And I think these candy bars are kind of showing us a little bit what it would be like if all the adults just snapped out of that for a second and kind of went, this is silly. What are we doing? Let's just stop doing that for a second and just be and have fun and come together. Right. And I get, you know, that's kind of taking the form of, okay, they're kids again, but do you have to be a kid again to experience that? Not really. We just grow up and we inhabit structures, societal structures that mean we can't do that as much anymore. And it just feels like we're cutting off a little bit of our happiness, quite a lot of our happiness, to be honest, and our potential for happiness by doing that. And this episode is kind of, you know, opening a door and showing you, look what it could be like a little bit more, right? Don't get me wrong. I think there's a little bit of anarchy, a little bit of chaos. I mean, because this is that without any kind of threshold, right? I'm not saying it should always be like this either. You know, on the spectrum, it's like, okay, this is where we have and this is where we've got because of the candy. I mean, maybe we could just kind of go more towards here, you know?
You fancy it?
Yeah, but the store's closed.
Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, Joyce, you're into it. Fair enough.
That was so brave.
Uh-huh.
Hold it!
Whoa, buddy, with the gun? You could just say hold it.
Oh my god, look out!
You know, and like, we're getting to a point of the episode now where it's like, it's showing us, okay, well, if we have this all the time, we can't have this all the time because otherwise, like anarchy. It's not the answer to, but it's just finding the balance.
Copper's got a gun. Never use it though, man.
Well, so.
Okay.
Be careful.
Wow. Damn. Hot. Sorry. No. I mean, look. It was gonna happen. Damn, okay. On a cop car, huh?
Sorry, gotta go.
My god.
Buffy, Mom's gonna kill you.
I love it for Snyder. I love this episode just for Snyder being here.
So where are all the vampires?
Something's happening. Someplace that's out.
I'm gonna say something big.
Well worked out, mate.
It's gotta be the candy. It's cursed.
I've got a curse.
Whoa.
I don't know. It came through the school board. If you knew that crowd.
If you knew that crowd, eh?
Rat Boy and I are going to the source.
It must be so fun for these actors, the adults, to be doing this. The guy playing Snyder must be having such a good time. I love that he's just here.
Mom? Giles?
Look, Buffy.
You wanna fight me or you wanna let me talk to my mom?
They're giving away candy. You want some candy?
No, I don't, and you don't need any more either.
I can have more if I want.
Josh's hair looks awesome, by the way. Can I just say?
You want to slay stuff, and I'm not allowed to do anything about it. Well, this is what I want to do.
There you go. They just want a little bit of some fun, you know, a little bit of a balance to that adult life and that full responsibility and never getting a break from it.
What was I thinking when I bought the kick machine?
You listen to me. I'm your watcher, so you do what I tell you. Now, sod off.
You leave her alone.
I like that he's changed his accent as well, you know. He's doing such a good job. There we go.
It smells so chocolatey.
Ethan Rain.
Hi. What a fun episode, by the way.
Ripper.
Yes.
Mom started borrowing my clothes.
Oh, God.
There should be an age limit on lycra pants.
Hey, don't judge.
Dad, he just locked himself in the bathroom with old copies of Esquire.
Wow.
The candy's supposed to make you feel all immature and stuff, but I've had a
But you...
feel any different. Never mind.
Alright, guys. Alright, guys.
You want to swap?
What?
He is slippery, isn't he? Okay, Giles, circle around, mate. What is this maze of boxes? That's insane. Jesus, how big is it? Whoa. That listening, the hearing coming in.
A box full of farm fresh chicken.
Suppose they're okay.
Guys, stop eating.
Are you two kind of like,
Okay.
going steady?
We're pretty much in a talk or bleed situation. Your call.
It's him. I'd just like to point out that this wasn't my idea. I'm subcontracting. It's Trick you want.
Okay, we're gonna find out about Trick, eh?
What, he's lying on him. Look, you're my slayer. Go knock his teeth down his throat.
Can we have another episode of this, though?
What demon?
I don't remember.
Fair enough. There we go.
Laconis. Demon name. Laconis.
Oh.
So where's Trick?
I don't know exactly.
Which brings us to the bonus question, and believe me when I say a wrong answer will cost you all your points. What's the tribute?
Right, hospital. Kids. Babies. Oh my god. Damn. Yeah, fair enough. That's quite a big tribute. Okay. You just needed 4? I feel like you didn't need to do all of this for 4. All of this for... Alright.
She whooped you good, huh? I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
Taekwondo at the Y.
How long ago? Oh my god. Draft him. My god. Yeah, this is for real though. We gotta keep an eye on him. Okay, fair enough. The gun.
Giles.
The gun to the neck, my god. I do kind of love this Giles a little bit. I love all of Giles, you know what I mean? Both versions. I do not necessarily condone all of his actions in this version. I'm just saying.
Larconis eats babies.
Beautiful. Only 4 though.
Come on.
I say only, sorry. Quite a lot of babies when you think about it.
See if you guys can find something to tie him up with.
It's a good question though. Hello, what were you saying those? Never mind.
Never tell me.
Something's gonna eat those babies?
She's also coming along on an actual mission. I do hope they remember.
And kick the crap out of it.
Is that what happens now?
Mate, you got Taekwondo, let's go.
Laconis dwells beneath the city, filth to filth.
Oh, you remember stuff, good.
Ooh, I know this.
Beautiful, more.
I knew this.
Yeah.
Glutton. And we'll find it in the sewers.
Smashing, mate.
So you afraid of a little demon?
Okay, you know what? Everybody should stop it. Listen to me. I need help.
It's also so interesting having these roles reversed and Buffy being the adult. Having that all of the responsibility, trying to keep them in line, how they're all, you know, she's constantly kind of micromanaging them a little bit, you know. Giles, no, stop. No, I'm not going to hit him. No. Hey, come on, this way. Come on. No, don't do that. Do you know what I mean? Stop kissing. Like, come on. We need to do what's important. I think all of them maybe going through a little bit of like, oh, okay, that's what it's like to fulfill that role. I get it a little bit more. I think this episode is so important in them all gaining a little bit more understanding of what they're all going through. And that could create a bridge for them all to actually sort this out, work it out a little bit more. You know, these issues that we were seeing at the beginning of the episode, this journey of, you know, what kind of the monster of the week is. And at the end, getting to a point of, okay, I understand more what you were saying. Joyce can back off a little bit. Buffy can back off a little bit. Because what we were seeing at the beginning wasn't just conflicting. No one really backing down. Everyone just being like, this is how I feel. Rather than actually going, okay, that's how you feel. I get it. I'm going to meet you halfway. And I feel like this episode is kind of going a lot of the way to allowing them to do that.
Snyder, go home.
I can do that.
Oh, no. I like this version of him. Oh, the mayor's here in person, eh? Okay. So what does Laconis... What did they get? What does this achieve? I wonder. Is there a bargain being struck? You gotta argue we're not letting these babies die, right?
Hi, yeah, call Dave.
Dave.
Public Works Committee tomorrow about...
He's so casual, isn't he?
About sewer maintenance and repair. Regarding exposed gas pipes, infrastructure, ventilation.
Do you know what? Doing his job a little bit, which is interesting. Oh, hello, I'm meeting the mayor. Yeah, he's out of there. She got a glimpse, though. She got a glimpse of him. Wow, they're on it. Nice. Yeah, you got to argue. I mean, the mayor knows. Well, the mayor does know who Buffy is. So it's like, you can't know who I am. Interesting. Man. Sorry, I don't want to disrespect Buffy, but that might be the best kicking out we've had so far. I didn't know I needed it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, is that a sacrifice? Does he count? Ooh, that's a penis.
Laconis, I'm thinking.
But I just gotta see what you got.
Okay.
Giles, no!
Oh. Yeah. Slayer, unfortunately, you are not, mate. You need to get out of that pool. Joyce, help him. Nice. Yeah, you're seeing all of this, aren't you, mate? Again, actually seeing her in action. And how, in this world, she is the responsible one. That's her responsibility. She is the adult of this world. All of the rest of them are the kids. In the Slayer world, that's that dynamic. It's really interesting, actually. This episode is quite interesting for kind of showing all of these power dynamics, really kind of putting them on show, flipping them a little bit to kind of exemplify them. And also, like I say, I think showing Joyce in this Slayer world where the responsibility lies and who the adult is when it comes to this world. Who is the one everyone looks to? Buffy. And how good she is at it, and how without her here, we all suffer. She fixes it every time, you know? And again, I'm not trying to take it away from Giles or the gang, because they help too, but they're centered around Buffy.
Our time's ahead.
Never just leave. You gotta say something.
What were they trying to achieve with Laconis?
About the SATs tomorrow.
Blow them off, I'll write you a note.
Yes. Hello.
And your friend?
Paid him and did his job. No reason to burn that bridge.
Fair. Good on you, mate. I found this and the scene where the mayor is in the sewer really interesting. In the sewer, the mayor is doing his actual job well. He's noticing problems with the sewers and taking action to fix them. Trick here, as bad as his actual product was, how unethical he was treating his factory workers, the person he hired and had in charge of that operation was treated fairly. Admittedly, the difference there is that Ethan is someone who could still give Trick something, while the workers were replaceable. It demonstrates that there's privilege for a certain pay grade while none for those actually doing the work and how imbalanced that is. What I'm getting at is that these men in power who are undeniably bad, the literal titular big bads this season, can also be fair and good in certain ways. Does this make them good people? Obviously not in the context of this show. They're killing people and perpetrating bad things. If, however, you use these examples as an allegory, it raises an interesting question. In the mayor's case, does it matter how he got to the position he's in if he's doing ultimate good for Sunnydale? If he's so competent in what he does it matter how he got there? Does that balance out any bad he did if he substantially improves the lives of the people en masse of Sunnydale? This all obviously depends on the context of what he actually achieves, of course, and whatever the bad is that he perpetrated in order to achieve the position he's in. My point is that these elements to this episode introduce an interesting touch of grey to these otherwise bad characters that raise the question in our minds: how much bad are we willing to forgive concurrent with the ultimate good they might achieve?
Where's the downside? You just got yourself one less demon you have to pay tribute to. The way I see it, I did you a favor.
Oh, sorry. So you've made some pacts with demons, Mr. Mayor, and you needed to pay the pact. But now the demon's gone. Works out. Mayor literally making deals with demons. Sorry, maybe they did say that earlier in the episode. I'm not sure. I apologize. I'm caught up now.
In the future,
yeah.
be very careful how many favors you do for me.
Yeah, he's a man that likes things to go to plan. And when they don't, I mean, look, it didn't go to plan, and now what? Buffy saw him, Giles saw him, and now he's at risk. He's exposed. You know, there's a risk that people can find out who he is now. There's been this guy, I think, behind, and in the shadows. I think he likes that. That's part of how this works for him. Trick's in danger too. It's really interesting seeing a vampire kind of the power dynamics again in this relationship. The one that's in charge. You know, that little look by Trick there. He realized he's not safe here. He doesn't have the power.
How many favors you do for me.
Yeah, Trick's uneasy. You can see it here, look. Yeah, he's uneasy. He realises he's not safe. And he can't really do much if he wants to stay here against that. The mayor is power. And like I say, yeah, it's a really interesting dynamic that's been struck, arraying the vampire as the less powerful one. Yeah, the mayor's so interesting as a villain, I think.
Hey, Snyder. Heard you had some fun Friday night.
That's Principal Snyder.
So we do remember.
You look like 4 young people with too much time on your hands.
It was like nothing made sense anymore. The things that I thought I understood were gone. I just felt so alone.
The SATs?
Is that the math or the verbal?
Mostly the math.
If you scored low, then always take them again.
Yeah.
Is there really a point? I could die before I even apply to college.
Then very possibly might not.
Let's keep hope alive.
Hello?
Hi.
I say, your car seems to have had an adventure, doesn't it?
Buffy assures me that it happened battling evil, so I'm letting her pay for it on the installment plan.
Be glad that's the worst that happened.
Yeah, that's not your fault.
Right.
Indeed.
How we feeling? Okay. Hey, seed plant. I'm not going to say that, actually. Well, there we have it. That was Bang Candy. I think I've said everything that I want to say, so I'm going to wrap the video up there. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to catch more of my Buffy, please do consider doing that down below. Please do consider watching either of these videos right here to keep the hype train rolling. And thank you, as always, to those who do support me. Genuinely, just thank you for your support. If anyone would like to support me, there are some links in the description for early access to all my videos, if that tickles your fancy. But that's it from me. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.